Welcome to Your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 562. If you're writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you're having trouble finishing it, or perhaps you're at the stage where you need help reaching more readers to let them know about your book, you are in the right place. Good morning, happy Sunday. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh, also known especially online as Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn someone who barely sees themselves as a writer into a published author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. And once again, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. What we do every Sunday here on the show is Sunday Story Time, where I grab a book off my bookshelf, whether it's one of my own or a client book or just a book that's impacted me in some way. And I read an excerpt from that book and then hopefully a way that you can apply it to your own writing, which is the whole point of this show. So today I grabbed one of my favorite books off my shelf, one that I'm always referring to because I just love the way he wrote it in just like, it's almost like, just little podcast excerpts. And it is called Tools of Titans: The Tactics, Routines, and Habits of Billionaires, Icons, and World-Class Performers. It is by Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek. And this excerpt is really cool. I've kind of had a brainstorming theme going on this week. I didn't realize it, I think, until Friday on the show. I was like, oh, I've been talking about brainstorming all week, and I didn't even realize it. So this excerpt actually goes perfectly with that. And this is from an interview that Tim did with Novak. He played, was the temp. I'm like blanking on his name. Ryan, the temp on the show, The Office. And he was also a producer and writer on the show. So really a writer more than anything. Quite a brilliant writer. So here is the excerpt from Tools of Titans. And it's called The Importance of the quote-unquote blue sky period. The season writing process for The Office began with the blue sky period, which was BJ's favorite part of every year. For 2 to 4 weeks, the writer's room banter was each person asking, what if, over and over again, what if, what if, what if. Crazy scenarios were encouraged, not penalized. Every idea, no matter what was valid during this period, the idea generation and filtering editing stages were entirely separate. As BJ explained, to me, everything is idea and execution. And if you separate idea and execution, you don't put too much pressure on either of them. I think that's brilliant advice. So I'd love to see how many of you can apply that to your writing this week. And can you allow yourself a blue sky period in your writing this week? So devote an entire writing cave, whether it's a half hour, an hour, or whatever, no matter where you are in your book, whether you're trying to come up with a new idea for a book or, trying to develop new ideas for a book that is in progress that you're writing. I would love for you all to devote a writing cave, an entire blue sky writing cave this week, where you just sit there and ask, what if, what if, what if, what if, over and over, and you don't, as he said, crazy scenarios are encouraged, not penalized, so you don't censor yourself, you don't edit yourself. And I would love to know what you come up with. That would be super fun. I think I'm going to do this exercise myself. It's a great way to come up with book ideas and scene ideas for an existing book, just by asking, what if, over and over again. And I hope you enjoyed that excerpt from Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. Really, really great book. It's a really great paperweight, too. It's a very large book. But it's such an easy read because the way he segments it into like little interview-sized snippets. So Tools of Titans, awesome book. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And be sure and drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook for motivation, accountability, book writing, publishing, resources, and more. And also to let me know how your blue sky writing cave went this week. What kind of what ifs you came up with. Would love to know about that. Inc. Authors on Facebook. Until tomorrow, happy writing.